What's up, everybody? This is Like It's 1985, and this is my review of Transformers Cybertron Defense Red Alert. And this is a massive Voyager class sized figure, very massive vehicle mode. Just to illustrate that, you can see the vehicle measured from front to back, over 8 inches long, which is nice. It does roll really well. Has a total of 8 wheels. The wheels are just plastic. Lots of nice detail in the plastic in terms of the sculpt or the mold. Here you can see on the side a bunch of detail. You got some charring here, there as well. Look at the front, the back. And what's really cool is you have actually little slits here in the side where you actually would have, or you can imagine having people actually arming and piloting the vehicle and peering out of these portholes. There's actually no room for a figure, as you can see. It just is part of the transformation. Now there's lots of detail in the actual rocket itself as well. As you can see, very nice detail in terms of the plastic molding, more so than even the vehicle itself, I would say. And it does have the cyber key port here. When you plug that in, I'll show you what happens here. And you can see there is a projectile there, and here is the button. Fires off nicely. And you can actually take off the whole missile itself. Well, actually, before I show you that, let me show you the fact that the joint here does articulate up to that degree, which is really nice. So you can have that kind of effect like the rocket's about to be launched in the air, which is cool. So let me go ahead and slide that off here. You can see it has lights and sounds. And they actually recommend you actually do that for the transformation. So, speaking of transformation, let's move on to that. Actually, one more thing. This gun emplacement here does move up and goes all the way up like that, which is kind of cool. Alright, so you want to basically slide this section here over like that to the side. You want to take the side pieces here, untab them, and tab them down below. Like that. Then you want to split the feet here, and you can see this whole blue section is a separate piece. It actually forms the weapon for robot mode. You can see it there. We'll get into that later. And let me get this out of the way here. I'm going to take the panels here, fold them to the side here, revealing the arms. Now the arms are going to come up like this. And actually want to bring down the torso like that. And actually let me start with the legs first. And you want to bring out the feet. There's actually a heel and a foot. Close that back up. And there we go. Let's see how that works. I think these actually fold in like this, as you can see, so they're not sticking out like that. So fold them in flush like that. And now we move up top here. As you can see, what's going to happen is these will fold out to the side and will peg into there. Like that. Then bring down the arms. And rotate the fist around. Alright, you're going to take this piece here. This actually is attached to the head. I'll show you right here. Bring this down, and as you do so, it reveals the head. And you bring the head down like that, and ba-bam! You have the Red Alert robot mode here. Let me get them all straightened out. And before I forget, let me do a measurement here in robot mode. And he stands in robot mode to the top of his head, just under 8 inches tall. So pretty nice size there. I do like that. And let's take a look at him up close here. Pretty cool. Articulation. The head here is just on a basic swivel. It does have light piping, as you can kind of make out there with the eyes. Really nice, cool head sculpt. Really awesome. One of my favorite head sculpts, at least in the Cybertron line of toys anyways. Really cool. You've got swivel at the shoulders, and swivel at the bicep, bend at the elbow, and swivel at the wrist. Waist articulation is present. You've got ratchets here at the hips, and bend and swivel at the knee. And that is your basic articulation for Red Alert here, which is really cool. Now, inside here, I took the liberty of actually taking them out, but inside of his legs are stored these weapons. And these actually attach to the main weapon here, which can be activated with a cyber key. Cyber key power, activate. And they're keyed so that they will actually attach to the ends of the weapon here. You can see this is like a hammer. And this one here is a claw. It does have some articulation, as you can see there, detailed there, really nice. And where they store is actually, they store right here in the legs, and they're hard to get out, so I went ahead and took them out, but they actually store in here. And I think the claw here goes in here, like that. And then the hammer will peg into the leg, like so. So they store really nice there. I don't really find them too interesting, so I will be storing them here inside the legs all the time when I have my figure on display. But the big display item for me is this thing here right here. You can actually put this back on, and it will be an over-the-shoulder massive rocket launcher, which is really nice, as you can see right there. Pan up here. Yeah. He's definitely well armed, as you can see there. And you can, of course, you can close this back up if you want to. But there you go. Really cool. I do like this figure a lot. One of my favorite of the figures from the Cybertron line. And this line of toys actually was released back in roughly back in 2005, thereabouts. So this is actually before I got into toy collecting, but thanks to Ares 0083, I got into this line of Transformers, and I really do like him. So there he is, and of course he can have his weapon here, which I do think, yeah, he has a peg hole on the side of his forearm, on either arm, and you can peg in this weapon for more effect there. Like I say, I don't really care for those two parts there, so I'll keep those stored away. But this is probably how I will have them displayed. Have that weapon on the side there like that, or something like that, you know, and have the big old weapon up here. So really cool. If you this is one of the few figures, if you only want to get a few figures from the Cybertron line, I think this is one you should get. This is really a cool figure. Definitely looks good on your shelf, and just is an all-around awesome figure. Alright, this has been my review of Transformers Cybertron Defense Red Alert. Thanks for watching.